5 years and nothing but dropping nukes in the bog. Each and every time we do, not only does that beast emerge with a bunch of reptiles, but the ultrasite below the surface grows even more, and we just found out it's been spreading much farther than we initially thought. We didn't know how bad it was until we found these huge ultrasite crystals breaching into Watoga underground. It's been juicing up the power storage equipment that's keeping the city running, creating this damn ion storm you see blanketing the sky. God, it's even disrupted the automated robot manufacturing beneath the city, and in turn causing a short circuit in the mayoral protection override in all new units. Their new ultrasite plating combined with that ion storm makes these things vastly more deadly and powerful than before. We have got to stop them before they wipe out everyone and everything that we hold dear here in Appalachia. Let's start by clearing a path through this mess for Meram. She's going to attempt to reprogram the damn things while we take out as many of them as we can. We'll need to destroy the overgrown ultrasite along the way before heading to AMS headquarters. But before we go, there's something else you need to know. The city's automated systems have started harvesting fresh scorch beasts to fill these new ultrasite robo-brains. They're incredibly powerful, and worst of all, they just seem really fucking pissed off.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I typically do Fallout 76 builds and tutorials. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be super. But today, I have a bit of a different video. So I've had this seasonal event concept in the back of my mind for quite a while, ever since we had that in-game bug that gave a huge buff to robot energy weapons, if you remember. Some of the robot-focused events, like Test Your Metal, were just a ton of fun because some of us higher level players weren't used to experiencing kind of instant death like that. And it made the events really challenging. And I thought it could be really fun to turn that idea into something official and kind of craft a lore friendly story around it. So let's get into it. All right, so as I said in the intro, basically the last 5 years we've been dropping nukes on the Cranberry Bog, and it's been spawning the Scorch Beast Queens. And in turn, it's been kind of growing the ultrasite crystals below the surface, which eventually kind of creeped over to Watoga. And since we know ultrasite is kind of like an energy amplifier, it's kind of been interacting with all the kind of underground systems in Watoga and creating this kind of ion storm above the city, kind of similar to the quantum storm that we saw during the alien invasion event. So we have an ion storm, we have ultrasite. Combine those two with the robots in Watoga, and you got kind of a deadly combination. And so that's kind of the idea. All right, so for the event itself, the idea is players will need to retake Watoga in stages, with each stage kind of progressing in difficulty. So everyone starts outside near the transit hub, where you can trigger the event by talking to Meram, who's I think the only non-robot NPC in Watoga outside of the Daily Ops guy, whatever his name is. And along the way, you'll need to clear out a lot of ultrasite, defeat waves of robots, protect Meram, who stops at certain reprogramming terminal points along the way, and ultimately end at the AMS headquarters, where the main kind of boss fight at the end will happen. Alright, so the boss itself is going to be a 3-star legendary ultrasite robo-brain powered by a Scorch Beast brain. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to make it so that if you hit certain kind of objectives along the way, that it increased the chance for a Scorch Beast Queen brain in the robo-brain, and which will spawn more legendary creatures and rewards and that sort of thing. And something optional I thought would be kind of interesting is let players kind of influence events in a different way. So the thinking was that players throughout the hour, let's say, could go hunt and kill Scorch Beasts around the map, and before the event they can place Scorch Beast brains in this like hopper, let's say in Watoga somewhere, and that can increase more robo-brain spawns or like more enemy spawns throughout the event as well. Additionally, I thought it'd be kind of cool to have rogue robots from around Appalachia be drawn to Watoga throughout the event as well, and wiping them out could influence rewards for the event or increase difficulty, the reward pool, all that kind of stuff. Very similar to how the Meat Week events are structured right now. And finally, a couple other impacts around the world that are more or less optional, but I thought would be kind of cool anyway. So the first one is that the ion storm that is produced during the event throughout the week juices up all hostile robots in Appalachia for the duration of the seasonal event, giving them kind of the additional powerful damage and HP boosts that the Watoga robots currently get. Additionally, all non-hostile robots, such as like vendors, won't turn hostile, but they will become incredibly passive-aggressive throughout the event with the addition of new dialogue. Also, with any other seasonal event, we've gotten new random encounters throughout the Wasteland, and I think this should be no different. And robot-focused events should also have a greater chance to spawn throughout the week as well. And obviously, anytime there's a new seasonal event, there's always kind of some new rewards, so that would kind of be expected here as well. And those can be a mix of kind of current rewards, whether that's like test your metal style rewards, like robot armor, all that kind of stuff, or new rewards, like an ion storm weather generator for your camp, that sort of thing. I thought it'd be kind of cool. So yeah, this is my Robot Rampage seasonal event concept. I would love to know what you think about it down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I know this isn't my typical style of video, but I hope you got a kick out of it anyway. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Have a good one.